am live. Hi everybody, it's been a while and I heard from some little birdies on Instagram that they miss me on YouTube. So I am coming to you live from Sedona, Arizona, where I will be making some food videos right here. I brought my light just for this purpose. And this is the kitchen. It's amazing. I brought so many things from home, my own bowl, my own beautiful mug. It's very Taurus North Node to be traveling with things that you love using, the jewelry you love, the knives, the cutting board, my favorite bowl, all of my tonic ingredients. So we're going to be having tonic time. Hi, Maritza. So I know that I've been missed and I missed you guys, and it's so nice to hear that. So I was like, I'm gonna start the videos. And hey, Maggie. So most of you know I've done raw food for all of these years. Feng Shui and decluttering are really important. And so I thought today, hi Rosie, I would talk about what I do when I enter an Airbnb. First of all, this is the second time back at this Airbnb because the air quality is good. And when I know the air quality is good, meaning there's no mold, there's no pet dander, so I won't have allergies, then I'm good. Maybe it's a little darker than I'd like, or maybe, you know, there's not a big wooden table to work out. But for me, the first thing is quality of air, and that should be. And so when I'm talking about feng shui or, you know, aesthetics or things for an Airbnb, it applies to home as well. And it may I may talk about some things that you didn't think of or that you knew but you forgot. Roller girl. Hi everybody. So it's really good. I'm going to be broadcasting a lot from here. I just went through an enormous, massive, I don't know how many of you are following me on Instagram, but I went through an enormous, massive purge upstairs in my home, brought everything down into my studio, and then found out the inspectors are coming and they don't like it when my garages have an art studio. They want it to be parking. And Venice was getting a little crazy. Hi, Linda Michelle. So I wanted to just get my things and travel for a couple months, like I did those many years ago when I went to Utah and I traveled around. So this is nothing new, but as an act of freedom, as an act of being detached, I moved all my personal belongings into the studio so I could Airbnb upstairs and so I could be free. And then everything was down there. It was all neat and organized, and I saw a notification on my wall of my house. Luckily I saw it, because if I had left for Sedona for a month and then heard there was going to be an inspection, I would have had to leave here to go back to deal with my stuff. Why did they demand that it be empty for garages? Because I have two apartments downstairs, so I'm a landlady, and they come to check everything is okay. Everything is more than okay, but it's like, oh, weird. So it's not, let me see what I can do. Let's get off of, let's see if that helps. I shut you off for a second so I could turn on the Wi-Fi. So usually it's better going live when you don't have Wi-Fi, but let's see. So good. This is gonna be, you know, sometimes you just have a rough restart, but it's okay. So basically I handled it. I called my old mover, David, and he came the next day to estimate how big of a storage space I'd need. I rented a 10 by 10. He moved everything 2 days later. And then the next day maybe it's your connection, Seraphine, I don't know. So the next day I went and drove 9 hours, some people it takes less, to Sedona, where I landed in the Airbnb and had so many fun synchronicities that I only had time just late last night to start looking at my things, putting them away, thinking about shifting furniture in this place. So what I do is I light incense. If there's any weird art that kind of bugs me, I take it down and put it in a closet. Thank you, Henry. And then I will, let me set this up so I don't have to hold it. It's rather precarious. Then I will light incense, move the art. I plugged in my biomat. I am now an affiliate, a biomat distributor, because I am crazy about the biomat. I have the biomat mini. You can look on the link. I think it's on my website, certainly on Instagram. So I lie down, I regenerate my cells, I relax my nervous system. And then after I did those things and lit some incense, I went out and I kept seeing people that kept inviting me places. So it's been consistent, serendipitous events and magic and fun. And I decided now is the time to kind of ground myself in. So let's take a look. Okay, where should we start? The reason I turned on the camera is because I was thinking, you know, this was filled with a lot of pillows, and I don't need these hard pillows that probably don't get washed that often, so they're gonna go in a closet. Certainly don't need a throw. It's Sedona, it's hot out. And this chair, I want you guys to notice this. You know, most people watch TV, I don't. So you have to set up the space to suit you. So the TV is there, and usually I've noticed that when people set up their living rooms, it's all to face the TV. But actually, wouldn't it be nicer if it was sociofugal seating? What does that mean? Sociofugal seating means seating set up so that you can converse with each other, not face a wall or a TV. So technically, I could put that white throw over this TV to kind of break up the energy. TVs are like a black hole. When they're on, when they're off, doesn't matter. Certainly when they're on, so I don't recommend that. So I'm gonna put the throw over the TV. Then I'm going to, you can see I have one of my biomats plugged in. So now I'm going to watch this. You see how that chair is faced the TV? I'm gonna turn the chair so that when I have people over, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna have it so that, and I can move it closer, and then we're gonna be able to see each other and talk. And the leg of the chair was not on and it just came off. So I'll have to fix that. It's like a leaning chair, but you get the idea. So the seating will all face each other and it makes it cozier and nicer, okay? So then this table, it's a little tight. I think that there needs to be, it's not that comfortable to squeeze in here, but it's okay because I'm little, but I would recommend something a little different for here. But anyway, it works for my art space, and when I have people over, they can squeeze in, or we can sit here where I've set up. This was really funny. This is also another note. You don't want to have too many chairs. This bar stool was smooshed in, so you couldn't even sit down. So I kind of opened it up. I have the light so I can make the YouTube food videos. And it's amazing. But at night, that little light doesn't do justice if you want to do art. So I took a lamp from a different bedroom and I plugged it in over there. And I might actually plug another lamp in on the table to put on the table so that I can see at night and do artwork. And I wanted to show you something that is, keep your toilet lids down. Oh, in this bedroom, I wanted to show you, do you see how that pillow is against the nightstand? There's a reason that feels nice. It's not to lean against, it's to block this corner from being Sha energy pointing at someone who's sleeping here. So it's okay if the point is lower than the mattress, or better yet, if this were rounded. So if you just put this here, it softens the energy. This is the lamp that I'm probably going to put on the table. And then I am going to take this nightstand, since this is going to be a dressing room area, I'm going to take that nightstand and put it next to the bed where there is none. So this is where I've been, it's a big house. This is where I've been sleeping. And first I lie on the biomat, and it's infrared and it's filled with amethyst crystals, and it literally changes everything for you. It makes you calm and relaxed, and it soothes and it moves the lymph and it detoxifies. And then I just roll over, and I've been sleeping this way when I'm done with the biomat. So it's kind of like my own little hack. So what can I say, everybody? Are you getting the idea? Oh, let me show you. The first thing I did was plug in the biomat. The second thing I did was take down, and you'll see it's right here, this painting, but there was something about this that just, you know, I didn't really like that. So, you know, I put away coffee pots. I put away things that I don't use. And I'm sure I'll do other couple little tweaks. I open up all the windows as soon as I get into an Airbnb, and I recommend doing that at home. It was kind of dark, so I opened up all the blinds. But when you're in Sedona, you don't mind the cool and dark because it's so bright and sunny out. So when you go out, it's warm. It's kind of hot. And I'm gonna take you guys on a hike with me. So, what do you think? Does anybody have any questions? I have a lot. I still have a little food unpacking to do. I bring a lot of stuff. I bring nettle tea. I bring hibiscus flowers. I bring my nutritional yeast, my apple cider vinegar, you know, all the stuff I need. I'm gonna be making, and I'll probably do a video later, my cauliflower popcorn, but I'm gonna add spinach to it if I go to someone's house. Please, are you on Instagram? Because I've been showing everybody snippets of my experiences in Sedona. So if you're not there, go there. Dara Dubonnet, I would love for you to be there. I end up being very prolific there, but now I'm going to be here. Oh, I wanted to see comments. Funny, oh, there they are. Hi, Lucy. I'm so glad you've missed me. I missed you too. Keep the toilet lid closed. The biomat is beyond, like it's pricey, but it is a healing tool. I was having severe hip pain, like debilitating, like really, like I used to walk to Air 1 and back, no problem. And then at some point it was just too much and I didn't want to walk. And I'm like, that's not healthy. And I've been using the biomat consistently every day. And I do miles here of hiking in Sedona and I'm fine. There's no soreness. So I'm really recommending it in a big way. I am wearing so many crystals and I need shungite. Can you tell me where to get it? I don't have any shungite, believe it or not, but I need a piece, okay? I'm wearing moldavite, which I've decided that I am, look on the Biomat Official on Instagram, and then you can, the mini is 700 and the big one I think is 1750, which is huge, I know, but it really has, I mean, it's that or, I mean, I was thinking of getting an MRI, that's how bad my hip was, so it's much less expensive than that, and whatever doctors would recommend to fix it, I healed it. So I am wearing jewelry I made, not all of it I made, but I did actually make this charm, kunzite, this moldavite charm, and I've decided with my Pluto in the first house, conjunct Uranus, I am like Pluto, like moldavite. I like to, and my friend Pluteric, who's now doing sessions, you can see him on Instagram, I think because of my Scorpio South node, and if you want to know anything about your Dharma, your life direction, your joy, know your nodes, go look on my website. I did a beautiful mini little course, little bite-sized pieces so you can understand it. Basically, your North node is your Dharma. And I come from Scorpio, lifetimes of being a Scorpio, South node. South node is your karma, your past lives. I'm headed to be Taurus, which all the crystals work, but this represents my South node and my Pluto in the first house. I am trained to see when things could possibly go wrong, and I want to bring it up closer and then move it out of the way. So in essence, that is kind of like facing things head on. It's bringing them closer, and that's literally what moldavite does. So I've been wearing it a lot lately, and I've been having incredible experiences that some would deem to be not easy. They're not necessarily easy. Being plutonic and dealing with your stuff isn't easy, but it is like the best ever. So I have this attitude of bring it on. That's what this is. And so many other goodies from the years. My mom's, one of the rings I made, ring I made, moldavite on my fingers. Ah, Genevieve, your Scorpio South Node. I have real Moldavite, Genevieve. I just put some away before I left, a nice bag of it. So maybe I'll pull it out when I get home. I don't know. Oh, you're in the UK. I think I will find Shungite. I need to. You're the second person in 2 days. So Linda Love, Dara, my son says I'm mean, LOL, but when a guest come to my house, I put a beautiful tapestry over my TV. That way people know I'm going to give them my undivided attention. Oh, your son thinks it's mean, but it's actually so sweet because it means, I'll show you the difference. I actually have a pink throw I brought with me. So I could do their white throw or pink. And it is like saying, yeah, I'm going to pay attention to you and I'm going to shut out whatever information they want to give me. You turn on the TV and you're getting programming. They call it programs for a reason. There's programming. They want you to buy things. They want you to be afraid of things. They like do what you want. And always for me, I'm always more joyful when I'm doing my Taurus North Node in the 9th house things, traveling alone, doing Taurus things, doing beauty, doing my food. Everyone needs to pay attention to their food. Everyone needs to get out in nature. And when I mind my own business, not what they want to feed me, I'm happier. I got to get shungite. I've seen it on people. It's not that, I think because I made jewelry and I always went for like the pretty stones, shungite was never high on my list, but I actually think moldavite is pretty. Do you see it? You don't want to get fake moldavite. The Chinese bought out the mines, and then they started manufacturing moldavite, which is ridiculous because it's a tektite and it has properties. Yes, I know shungite is good for EMF protection. What was I getting? Oh, you should see the gems and jewels. I have them. I brought a whole bunch because I wanted to have that kind of protection. When I travel with gems and crystals and things that people have made for me or I have made, because it's like getting, you ready for this? Okay. I'm like, oh, look what's going on here. Amethyst. Jasper is grounding. Chrysoprase is heart healing. This I got from a man in Utah. Forgot the name of it. This my friend Dennis made for me in Utah. Dennis Bertucci. I have lapis, and you see the idea, right? You see what's going on. Moldavite. I made this one moldavite and tourmaline. So I love you guys. I'm going to go get some exercise, movement, body movement. See, I have to put away my clothes. I haven't done that yet. Thank you. I'm happy to show the stones another time. I don't think now is the time. So does anybody have any questions? Oh, cool. You can put it in water. I love that for prepared water. Okay, this t-shirt is from Velvet. The tie-dye ones I wore yesterday and this morning are from La Casa, C-A-U-S-A. I think those are the ones you're referring to. Oh, let's put something over the TV for fun. What do you think? That's where I was going. And then I gotta go. I gotta get outside even though it's kind of hot. I think this one was better for today. It's more fun, right? Lovely to see you too. Okay, you ready? I don't know. I travel with all kinds of goodies. My NutriBullet, lights, art supplies, and that's just how it's done. Okay, I'm going to put this here for a moment. I'm going to rest you guys down. And what will I eat today? That's such a good question. Okay, what I ate already is I had a matcha tonic with 4-Sigmatic Defend. And then I had a smoothie with my new friend Drew Cannoli. He has a business called Organifi, and I've been using his vanilla protein in my smoothie and some of his other products. Banana, vanilla, spinach smoothie. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I feel so much better. Don't you? And it kind of makes a statement like, yeah, I'm covering the TV. I don't have a TV at home. Yeah, that's all I had so far. It's true. I need to go eat something. How will I prepare so I'm going to do cauliflower popcorn as normal. And then I'll just chop the spinach and throw it in so there's greens. You know Drew Canoli, he's so nice. And he had me on his podcast last time I was here. So I may be seeing him later today. It's way better. It's kind of like DARA'S here. Ha ha ha. I'm going to light candles and incense. The more I'm in a place, the more it feels like me. But I have to make a little effort. Even the leaning chair, that's kind of funny. Do you see how it's like, I have to put the leg on. But it's good to know that anyway, that chair maybe, or I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm up to. I'm making it feel darified. I'm making myself, infusing my energy into the home. And let me tell you, it feels completely different. I've been here a couple days than when I walked in. It's kind of like, you know, it's got that, just, I don't know, not my energy. It's Venusian energy. So that's what I'm up to. I love you guys. I brought yarn and crochet and watercolors, and we're gonna have moments together, moments of creativity. So I just want to send you a big hug, lots of how to find a perfect place to live. Well, you want to know your astrogeography. You can take my course. I made a course so you can look it up at any time. You want to go to the place and see how you feel. And if you are, you know, how to find a home, like if you're looking to rent or to buy, do a drive-by first. Don't waste your time going into the home, because you drive up, and this is going to be part of my Feng Shui class, you drive up and you notice, are there dead trees? Are there happy animals around? Look for symbols and signs. You'll find them, and they'll either be good or not good, and you'll get an energy. And I really want everybody to consider making decisions not from the head, but from how things feel. And you know how, if things feel good, because you feel a lift, you feel excitement. Oh, Barefoot Angel. I love that name, by the way. When I need to declutter, I always put your old videos on. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Darified. Yeah, we're darifying this place, and it's almost ready. A little more candles, a little more incense, a little more music, a couple more tonics. I've made tonics already. I actually want liquids only. Remember, Linda Michelle will remember my first DVD, which may still be on Amazon. There's only a few left, probably. Not making it again, was liquids only. Soup, smoothies, and tonics. That's my jam. There's 2 DVDs. I forgot what I said. Oh, that advice. Yeah, how to find a home. Feel the feels. Feel how it feels in your body. It's not academic. Making decisions should not be from the brain. What I do is I think so little. It could be embarrassing, except for the fact that it seems to be working for me. I listen to my intuition. I see how my body feels. I see if I get excited about something. And then if I do, I go in that direction. And that will inform my next decision. I keep going in the direction that makes my heart lifted. And then I end up knowing, this is where I'm headed. So I'm not strategic in human design, where I have to figure out where I'm going and then make plot and plan to get there. I need to really go with what makes my heart happy. Yes, liquids only, the 3rd weekend every month. That's so cool. Paulina, I don't have dogs. I found beautiful homes for the dogs. I needed to be free. Freedom is a big word for my 9th house Sagittarius North Node placement. Like, I have to be able to leave and travel, and it's just unfortunate. But at this time in my life, it does not suit, and I found them wonderful homes. But that was years ago. I love you all. Rosanna, we got OGs in the house. Big hugs, everybody. Let me know if you like this. Comment below and tell me what you want me to make videos. We could draw together. We could watercolor together. We can make food. We can make tonics. We could go for hikes, whatever you want. Just comment and let me know. Big hugs, my sweeties. Bye. Oh, yeah, don't forget. Get your greens on. I love this, and I love you too, Linda Michelle. Definitely get your greens on. It's the thing. Oh, what I eat in a day. So my question for that is, don't they have to be like, I was thinking of, I almost did that. I was like, what if I just filmed a couple of minutes of me making a tonic, a couple of minutes of me making a smoothie, film whatever I eat during the day and clip it together and post it. That's like the old fashioned way of doing it, where I have to piece it together and then post it, but I could. Ah, I love you too. Yes, okay, let's do that. Love, love, will do. Big hugs. See you soon. Get your green.